Hey guys, today we're gonna do a master tournament chest on opening. It's what I won yesterday, but I was very busy to make this video, so let's do it today. First, let's open some normal chests. And now the master tournament chest. This would be the cover photo of this video, I think. Let's see what we get. Storm, not bad. I would love to see a dragon. Just to have a level 5 dragon. Ooh. Ooh. What did I say? Nice. Jester should be my lowest level epic card if I upgrade them all. Pretty good. And last, let's see a tournament sticker. Try to make a room for it. Here. Who should we replace? Cool. And that's all the chest opening you're gonna see in this video. But if you're interested, I'm gonna show you some replays of the fight I did. I have lost twice in the first couple battles, but because the continued gem is cheaper than starting over, so I'm gonna show you some videos from the first two, from top to bottom. After this, because I played the master tournament first, so after this I'm gonna do a grand tournament later. And I'll see how this video goes. If not so many people are watching it, I probably won't gonna make a video about the grand tournament victory. Blizzard is a very amazing card. A lot of times it can catch your opponents off guard very easily. And for those of you who are trying to win a tournament, whichever Grand or Master, in the beginning of every battle you fought, it's very important to guess what your opponent's stack is. Whether or not if you can correctly guess your opponent's stack would matter a lot in things like discarding and playing strategy. Say if you guess your opponents might have a demon, it's very important that you place your angel and your phoenix in the same lane. Maybe with the ice elemental. So there are a lot of things you can play around if you know your opponent's deck. They're very well played by my opponent. And this should be round 2, I think. This is round 2. This is another very good player. I faced him twice. Oh, actually 4 times in trying, because I tried quite a few times and spent about 900 gems before I win this. So I met a lot of opponents. They're perfect tank from the golem to protect the shaman.
Fresh blood.
His deck is kinda heavy, so that vampire against golem and the shaman at the same time isn't the best option, but it's what he got. In this series, I have fought a lot of top players, so you're in for a treat if you decided to see the games I fought. I hope you'll like it. Valkyrie is a very popular card in both of the tournaments, I think, because the game kind of shifted to decide which card to play where, to shifted from decide which card to play at which lane to play cards out as fast as you can. So more and more people are using Extra Crystal and Mana Recharge to pair with the Valkyrie. And honestly, Valkyrie is a card that's not easy to counter because you would have to kill it to stop its bonus effect. And if you would looking for a rush deck recommendation, I would recommend you to check out Magic Mike's rush deck for playing the tournament. I think his deck is very strong and very beginner friendly. He could win both tournaments very easily every tournament. For my kind of deck, you would always have to wait to see which card your opponents play at which lane and play your cards accordingly. That requires some experience and skill. But if you play your cards right, this deck can be particularly strong. Dragon Knight was the global 8th, the 8th global, 8th place global yesterday when I played him. Oops. Let's go back there. Seems like he didn't play as much from yesterday to today, just like me. But he's definitely a very strong player. One of the top players global and probably the top player in Canada as well. I mean, him and SS88 were always the top two in Canada. But that's when I'm not logged in as Canadian player. There, I hold off on playing the angel right away because I knew there's something coming. If I played the angel right away, nothing rest would happen like this. There, he used the demon against my angel, but that still doesn't change that I'm dominating the middle lane. So I'm taking it off. And angel itself is a very strong card. A very strong clearing power from triple arrows. The angel is a very strong card against the overtime deck. It's not rare to see overtime player using a lightning just on angel to kill it. Making decent damage here. And let's finish him off. I think it's very hard to say if Dragonet or SS88 is the best player out there, but it's definitely one of the best for sure. And if you play in tournaments a lot, every time when I see Beelors Undead, the clan, I would always assume they're playing something Rush or Necromancer deck or Skeleton deck. It's always one of the three. I decided to push because I thought the skeleton was coming, so pushing those two back would kill all the skeleton that lane. And now I'm in pretty good shape.
Fight for honor.
Not calling the dragon while doing the damage was always the right decision. Unless you need the dragon to turn the table. This is also a very strong Master Tournament player. Usually he plays the Necromancer deck because all of the Meteors deck that have been going on countering the Necromancer deck, he switched to a ranged deck, which I had not seen before. And I had a very bad starting draw. Given that I was playing a ranged deck, I decided to burn the Ice Elemental. Very quick reaction protecting the Phoenix Edge. And now I'm in very bad shape. I could easily lose this if I made another mistake. I should still one. I shouldn't have played another. Because
I could the sand.
Fight for honor. Feel my courage.
that's very crucial. That's pretty lucky that I killed the, because I didn't meant to kill the archer queen as well
The sand.
with the fire elemental. There I'm in better shape.
Feel my courage.
I can give the bottom lane because bottom lane is the weakest lane I have. So I don't really care. Meanwhile on top I'm doing massive damage. That spark statue is too close to your castle, to his castle. But he played it perfectly that my dragon didn't hit his castle,
Fight for honor.
that I thought it would. But after 12 mana, my deck would dominate his deck, so as game continues, there isn't much he could do to stop me anymore. His kind of deck would be the strongest from, I think, from 4 to 8 mana to 9 mana would be the strongest of his deck, while mine would last until 12 mana. Let's see. He didn't win yesterday. He didn't win yesterday. On to the next. Looks like I had a better starting draw this game. While last game I had nothing to play at the beginning. I did not save the shaman because I thought the fire elemental would hit the golem instead. That clears everything and secure my field while diminishing his.
Fight for honor. Fight for honor.
There was this one game I fought in the master tournament yesterday where I had fought against 6 dragons. 3 of them he played and 3 of them he got from the metamorph. It was very insane. The luck he has. I had successfully killed the 5 dragons but lost to the 6th one. So you would also have to be lucky in a way to win a tournament. Or at least not too unlucky. At this point I know that he doesn't have a win So all I'm gonna do is try to get my dragon at his castle, and the dragon will do the job for me. And let me tell you this. Oh, see? Wow. Good luck. Did I actually win this? I don't think I can win this. Oh, right. I could finish him off with the meteor and the fire elemental. And after realizing that, immediately I switched target of my meteor from his troops to his castle. And now I just have to buy myself time. And that dragon should buy plenty of time for me. And I just need to draw another meteor or fire elemental to end this. So again, it's very important that you include some finisher card in your deck. By finisher card, for example, I mean like the catapult, the meteor, the fire elemental, dragon would be some good finisher card. There are some others out there, but these are some very typical good finisher cards. On to the next. Yeah, SS88 is a very, very strong player. And let's see how we did it. Starting with the crystal, and we got it too. So not too bad. There, he was waiting for me to play something so he could play in my weakest lane to keep the Valkyrie surviving as long as they could, which he did. If he had played that Valkyrie right away, I would have played my Shaman against the Valkyrie right off the bat. So it's really good, well played by him. And that ice should have caught me off guard, but I had a meteor. And he doesn't have field in the bottom lane. So. And you can see that his Valkyrie is still alive. Which would definitely not happen had he played the Valkyrie first as soon as he can. And now I have 2 Valkyrie alive on the field. Very poorly placed fire elemental by me. But it's alright. I got my dragon off and I still have 6,000 HP. So at this point I'm definitely winning, having the advantage against them. Emperor Rising, in my opinion, is a very respectful clan. Very strong players and polite. Okay. Let me tell you this, if you are trying to win any of the tournaments, it's very, very important that you keep tracking the win. I have said this before, you need to keep track of the win, the Black Witch, that your opponents had played. If your opponents had played the wind right off the bat, then you can attack his castle all you want if you could. Also, if you know your opponents might have a Black Witch but haven't played yet, it's also crucial that you save a shock, a meteor, or a inferno just for the Black Witch or the Center Bearer if you have one. These are very, very important if you want to win.
Fresh blood.
Fight for honor.
And now I have nothing against the Black Witch, but I know that he Black Witch, so I had played the dragon before I had 9 mana, and before my Valkyrie had turned to skeleton, if you get me. It's like, say if you're trying to play a
Fight
dwarf
for honor. Feel my curse.
when you're at 1 mana, you can play it already. It's just the dwarf wouldn't go to the field. It takes about a second for the dwarf to actually arrive the field. Their double shaman did the trick, or I would have lost the bottom 100%. I don't know why he decided to left. There's still some maneuvers he could do to try to turn this around. But maybe he got tired playing the Valkyrie deck, which I would totally understand. Madame L is also one of the top players out there. The best score he got was 7,908. If not, Ziggy have got higher trophy, I think he would be the player with the highest score ever. But he did that. You can argue that he did that. He got his score when everyone else was boosting, while Ziggy got his score when everyone has used their forging shards, I mean crystals. Because Ziggy was very smart and strategical with how to use his first batch of crystals. Everyone had played them right off the bat when they got them, because it's new and fresh. But Ziggy knows better to wait until the last day of the period to get the highest score possible. But still, Madame L is very, very strong. And this deck, I think, is also Magic Mike's deck. If you want to try to play it and win the tournament, you can copy his deck. I definitely suggest this. I think I could also win playing his deck. If you're looking for some other, Castle Crush content creator, I would recommend you some channels which all have different aspects. If you're looking for pro plays, you can check out Ski in the YouTube. And there's also Orbit Guy and Game Viking who create, especially Orbit Guy, creates very entertaining stuff, like making the giants the biggest storm elemental or the biggest specter out there. And there's Floito, which puts out a lot of great content in relatively short periods, and those are very entertaining too. So that'll be it for this video. I haven't tried the grand tournament yet, but I'm gonna definitely do that later today. So thank you for watching. If you have anything you would like to say, leave a comment. I will be sure to check them out. And I'll see you next time. Take care, stay alive. Cheers.